Hello, my soul friends. It is Victoria with the weekly guided inner journey to support you in your unfolding, in your healing, in your process of transformation right where you are. So I invite you to take a few moments with me as I take our exploration of self-care for the month of March and offer you this opportunity to take what you've gleaned from my videos where I'm talking about self-care, or anything else you've picked up or resonated with connected to self-care, so that we can drop deeper with it, to update the subconscious mind, to invite all of that conscious, compassionate awareness you have been gathering to support yourself on the inner. So I invite you to take a few moments with me as we get real with our self-care. If you've been following the other videos I've been offering so far, I'm using the word real as an acronym for each week to drop a little deeper into our conscious awareness, to bring to consciousness what is in the unconscious via our patterns, our habits, our self-talk, and our self-care. So pause with me for a few moments and get real with your self-care. And be honest, how many times do you allow yourself to just slow down to catch up with yourself? Think about how you get ready in the morning. Do you have any rituals or self-care practices in the morning? I invite you to think about when you're putting on your makeup or brushing your hair or looking in the mirror, to get real about what you're noticing. Are you able to greet the reflection of yourself with love and acceptance? Or are you just in a hurry, quickly doing what you need to do, and perhaps you notice even some judgment, some critical thoughts about how you look? We're just noticing here, pausing and compassionately noticing, getting real, to recognize everything actively limiting you, limiting your potential, limiting your joy, limiting your expansive soul's energy to flow through you with absolute abandon. We're just recognizing, and I invite you to recognize with compassionate awareness, to set an intention of what it is you want to reclaim with the self-care practice. As we breathe into our bodies in this moment with the willingness to just drop into our inner experience. I often refer to our body-mind systems as our home. It's where we live. It's where our soul is. It's where all our memories are stored. This precious body that is doing all it needs to do to keep us here, as we do all we can to support our bodies. But this is our home. The physical home we live in is an extension of our inner home. In fact, they mirror back and forth. This inner home, our thoughts, our beliefs about ourselves, our patterning, reflects in our external homes, and back and forth, and back and forth. With willingness, you can see yourself in your home, in your physical, external home. And I invite you to look with compassion. And both of these, the inner home and our physical, external homes, reflect something even deeper. And that is our homes when we were children. What we learned about ourselves and our bodies and our self-care and our being. We began to create a story about ourselves and beliefs that supported that story. And typically the beliefs aren't very supportive. If you are really doing a good job with your self-care, awesome. You have some supportive, I call them foundational beliefs in your inner home that allows you to do that. But everything we're doing, unless we're super, super conscious about it, we're doing from the unconscious patterning. And so we're taking this time to bring to consciousness some of those patterns, some of those beliefs, to recognize everything actively limiting us. So take this time for you. You're worth it. And through this inner journey, I hope that you will be able to expand your worthiness, to expand into compassion, to reset and restore and reclaim a self-care plan that supports you more and more each and every day. So breathe into your body with willingness to just explore, to connect inward, to take this inner journey. I invite you to breathe into your heart, to access some compassion for yourself right now. We are all doing the best that we can with the programming we have currently in our subconscious mind. When we know better and we update our subconscious mind, we can do better. And I call myself the soul nurturer because I think that is the key. To learn to nurture ourselves, our soul, our potential. I like to say that a nurtured soul creates a beautiful life. And isn't that what we all desire? A beautiful life. So follow that breath inward, in through your beautiful heart, with a willingness to receive your own love, your own compassion, and definitely your own acceptance. Here's a little secret. If you are feeling judged by someone in the world or mistreated and you have reaction, that's a hint that on some level you're already believing that about yourself. So as we do this inner work and we clean up some of those old stories and negative beliefs and begin to plant seeds of supportive, encouraging, empowering beliefs, we grow the potential through us. We grow what it is we've been desiring. We grow and then glow with our beautiful potential. So as you breathe into your body, befriending your body, befriending this moment, befriending your life. Some of us have a challenge in befriending ourselves completely, wrapping our arms around ourselves. Fortunately, and I truly wish this for everyone, most of us have at least one pure heart best friend who can reflect back to us what we need for our healing, for our rising up with potential. A holder of that sacred space for us. So I want you to imagine inviting in one of your best friends. You know, those best friends that they see you, they know everything about you because you have a relationship built on trust. They've heard your shame stories. They've listened to your negative story. They've held sacred, confidential space for those experiences you had that you didn't want to hold alone and you couldn't hold alone. And they loved you anyway. They loved you with whole heart and being, with compassion and grace. So invite in that friend or those friends if you're blessed to have more than one. And for those of you who walk a spiritual path, connecting to your beloved divine being, connecting and calling in what you need. If your connection and way that you can access that vital, unconditional love is to just pray for God, for your higher being, for Jesus, however you connect to the Most High, to the sacred, to the holy, invite in that presence now, welcoming the divine to support you, to be that beautiful mirror that reflects your beautiful soul. Breathe in and imagine being embraced by this love, this unconditional love, and befriended and supported. This friend, this presence shows up with exactly what you need to get real with your life, with your self-care, with the care of your soul, your body, your home, your career, your potential, and your purpose. Breathing into your body, breathing into the love that is present. I want you to imagine now that you're walking through your house with your best friend or this presence, and they're holding your hand and they're inviting you to take a look, to get real, but in a supported way, with love and acceptance, to just simply, with grace and willingness, recognize everything in your current way of living that is limiting you. I want you to imagine they walk you gently through your house like you're just observing, not emotionally attached, just recognizing through your best friend, through the divine, and eventually through your own inner awareness. Recognizing the person that lives in this house is doing the best that they have been able to do. And so no matter what you see, whatever you witness, you're able to connect to the beautiful essence of your soul. And that's what we're wanting to reclaim. Everything else in your home is an expression of your beliefs, your story, your patterning. And we can dissolve that and change that through love and acceptance, and then taking compassionate action for yourself. So just noticing, okay, I see some things that I can improve or take some compassionate action with my home, my setup. And do this gently and pace with grace. You can come back to this meditation. Right now we're just looking at a few things. Recognizing you may feel the overwhelm of everything, and I did invite you to look at everything. But know this, you're looking at everything to come back to the few things that you can begin a plan of care with. That you can create a compassionate action list for yourself, for your body, for your home, for your life. And now your beloved friend or the beloved divine presence that is with you. You walk over to a mirror together. Take a breath, breathe in some acceptance, prepare yourself. Breathe in to that love that is available. We're just getting real in this moment. Again, remember, you have been doing the best that you can with your current circumstances and with your current programming. But this is an invitation to reach deeper, to rise yourself higher, to honor and take care of the one life that you have 100% responsibility for, 100% capacity to manage and shift and change and lovingly support. And that is you. So I want you to now imagine just seeing yourself in a full-length mirror through the lens of unconditional love. You can also do this in real time after this inner journey. And to the best of your ability, to look into your eyes with acceptance. Our bodies are not who we are, but they do reflect aspects of what we believe. And if there's any resistance in seeing yourself in a mirror, there is a belief that is blocking you from seeing your essence and seeing your potential. And if there is resistance there is resistance to self-care. The kind of self-care you are craving, that you are desiring, that you are longing for, that you have waited perhaps for others to offer you, but you're the one that you have been waiting for. You and only you have access into your own mind to update some of those critical thoughts, those limiting beliefs, to update with the view, the sacred view, through unconditional love and acceptance. This is a practice. This doesn't happen in one inner journey or a meditation or even a hypnosis session. It is a practice to dissolve the old way and insert the new over and over again. This is how we learn. This is how we update our subconscious mind. When we pattern in a new way of being, it becomes more familiar and more accepted and becomes our new normal. So as you gaze at yourself in the mirror, if any critical thoughts come up, listen to what your best friend has to say to you, or what God wants you to know about you. And as you look in the mirror, just think of 1 or 2 compassionate actions you can take to support your body, to support your being. Yes, we're recognizing and we're looking at everything, but we're coming back to the few things that we can do in real time. We want to select things that are doable, something you can do beginning today and practicing every day. Imagine your best friend is just looking over your shoulders into your eyes, into the mirror. And your best friend has some loving, encouraging words for you right now. Look into your own eyes as you hear these words. Give your mind and body permission to receive them, for they are the soul medicine that you need to heal more deeply, to heal from any self-judgment, to heal from any self-neglect, to heal from a limited place of being. Let the words into your heart, flowing through your bloodstream, nourishing every cell and muscle, every part of your body. As you take the soul medicine in, feel the energy of your being strengthening. Feel the light of your being expanding. Feel the joy of living expanding. Perhaps you can even feel the connection to the inner child that lives inside your heart, being reclaimed with this presence and attention and willingness. Perhaps the joy tickles your belly a little and you feel like laughing. You feel the delight of knowing that this moment you get to begin again. You get to start over. You get to practice a way of being that is loving and supportive and nurturing. You get to do that. And what you witness in your life that you see, okay, I'm real, I see what I need to change or could do better. And through the willingness and the joy, you're able to establish a self-care plan that you can do, that you will do. And you'll do it with love and grace. And if you fall back into old patterns, you start again. And if you feel stuck, you imagine what your best friend would say to you or what God would say to you, and you start again. And it is the willingness to start again and again and again and practice over and over and over again, that you walk yourself forward with love and willingness into a way of being that is aligned with your soul's potential, that is connected to your authentic self, that you know you are, that you long to be. You lovingly walk yourself forward with every thought, with every pattern, with your new story built from a foundation of love and honoring this beautiful, precious life. that you have been given. Breathe into your body, and I invite you to put your hand over your heart and quietly in your mind's eye or out loud, if you feel comfortable with that, and you can do that where you are, just state a few things that you can commit to doing that you will do. Maybe 1 or 2 things for your physical care. Maybe drinking more water or exercising. Again, what you can do and what you will do. Maybe there's something physical that you can do to take care of your hair or your skin care, something that would feel really honoring to you. Perhaps there's a few things you can do to change on the inner, maybe practicing some affirmations or establishing a regular prayer and meditation time for the vital spiritual care. And then think about what you can do for your home, your setup. That would feel really good. Is it about letting go of some more things or tidying up a certain area of your house? Again, what you can do, what you will do. And then let's take it out beyond our homes, out into our careers. Some of us, a lot of us are working from home, but what are some compassionate action steps you can take to love your career, your work, the whatever you're called to do and be in service? Whatever actions you can take that supports you as you support others, or you do whatever it is you do in the world. You get the idea of what we're doing here. Gentle, compassionate action steps towards self-care to expand your potential, to nurture your soul, to grow a beautiful life. Breathing in and giving thanks to the guidance that came for you today. The best friend that showed up really is representing the potential of the best friend that lives inside of you. You know that friend that shows up for everyone else but yourself. That's your wisdom. That's your love. I'll leave you with this, and then we'll close this inner journey. We'll come back with fresh perspective, unconditional love to see ourselves and our lives through, with more willingness to take action on behalf of ourselves. So I encourage you to love each and every day by starting with you, by having faith, by loving yourself, by honoring your needs, to turn within and connect with your soul, with your heart, with the potential and purpose that you came in with. I invite you to claim this inner space and create more spaciousness by forgiving yourself and others, letting all that old stuck energy go with forgiveness. I invite you and encourage you to listen to your own intuition and then trust what you know. To practice acceptance and restoration, which means you accept what is and then you begin to lovingly restore what you can, to live in integrity with all you do and say, especially with the commitments you make to yourself, to continue to do your inner work and to heal old patterns, to vision for higher possibilities yet to arrive, to cultivate courage and willingness to go forward, to grow forward, to nurture your life, your potential, and your purpose, and to offer gratitude for what was, what is, and what will be. Sending you love right where you are. Receive, receive, receive. Let love be so familiar to you that you soak it in and it flows through you and it flows from you everywhere you are. Feeling and knowing you are loved, you are safe. This is your time. Take good care of you.